Try to stop me, they won't catch a body. They playing sloppy, you know that they not me. My aura is godly, they wanna copy. They all up on me, what am I to do? Dudes wanna rob me, the street life is not me. 10 deep in the lobby, I can't let them drop me. I'm in with the posse, ain't pushing no mercy. These haters like Nazis, no we don't like you. Yeah, yeah. I lost money, then gained money, then made it all back. I dated bitches, they ruined me, but I got on the right track. Fucked up a real broke for the week, but this week I count stacks. My family cried like way too much, had to tell them that's that. Oh, I ain't gonna let you in over me, no. I ain't gonna let you in over me, no. I ain't gonna let you in over me,
What's going on YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. What we have it today? Bam! That's right. And these are the women's UNC to Chicago's. And I must say these things are so fire. Yes, first of all, I know it's a women's shoe, but you know what? It's really not. It's really not. To me, it definitely feels like it looks like a man shoe, and I definitely a man can pull these off. So I hope everyone's gonna be able to cop, because this weekend, or this I gave you a little early look. So this is coming out All-Star weekend. A lot of stuff's gonna be coming out. These gonna be a little bit crazy. I think these things won't be like kind of a semi GR. It's not like a super duper GR, but it's pretty. So these will be coming out on February 14th, Valentine's Day, for everyone out there. Yes, if you guys want to get for the women's, they are gonna come on down to all the way to women's size, but they're gonna be all the way to extensive size, all the way up to I believe a 16. So if you want to, for all the fellas out there, if you want to convert your size for these shoes here, you want to do 1.5. So subtract 1.5. So for instance, if you're a size 9 in men's, you're gonna want to go for a women's 10.5 in these. You're gonna want a 10.5 if you're a 9, and then move on, so on and so forth by, you know, sizes, of course. You know, like if you're an 8, you're a 9.5. Okay, you get it? You see where I'm going? Okay. Anyways, so yeah, these things here, man, these things are so fire, man. Out of the whole entire All-Star releases, this has to be by far my favorite one. I really do. Now that I have these things in hand, I mean, yes, you get, I believe, the 3, the packs, the off-whites, what am I missing? The pack, these, the 3s, you know, so on and so forth. And to me, these are the best ones. I really like these things. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get these things in my size. So I cannot wait to actually get these things. These things are so fire. I love the quality on these things. It's actually pretty nice. And a lot of people want to compare these to last year's UNC to Chicago's. The Fearless UNC to Chicago's. Yes, pretty similar. Blue, red, you know, on the tips and stuff. One's black, one's white, one's patent leather. But just because this have this tumble leather, these things are killing these things. These things, you know, they're okay. They're cool and all. I like them. But whew, these things here, fire. I'm telling you guys, these things are so clean. I think these are so dope. And I'm talking to a couple of guys in the stores, man, you know, with the whole app and situation. I'm not gonna get into that, but I don't think these things should be that hard to get, depending on what size you're gonna go for. All I know is the bigger size is gonna be the more limited size, and then further down is gonna be, you know, they're gonna have more quantity. So of course, you know, if you go for like a women's size 7, they're gonna have those, gonna have a bunch of those. But for like, you know, men's sizes, of course, like all the way up to like 12, 10, 10.5, they're gonna be a little more limited. But anyway, guys, let's just go ahead. Let's jump into this review real quick. All right. Take a look. A little quick 360 look. And I must say, like I said, the quality on these things is actually pretty nice, man. Got that nice little tumble leather on the toe box, nice and soft. And if you guys can tell by the toe box here, it is a little bit smaller. I think it's because it's a women's shoe. If you want to compare it to a men's shoe, you see how it's a little bit more bulkier. This here is a little bit more slimmer, but not that big of a deal. Take a look at the side panels here. So you get the toe box in red. So this is, you know, equivalent to like the red colorway. And then you move on to side panels here. You get that nice little side panel tumble leather, and then it goes into the UNC, the blue materials on the side here. You got the Nike swoosh in blue, and of course on the ankles and the heel part as well is all in blue. And like I said, it has this nice little tumble leather as well. You get the little small little wing logo on there, the Air Jordan wing logo. I guess that's how you can tell if it's, you know, a women's shoe or not. Take a look at the back. On the inner side as well, it's basically all the same. To me, it kind of gives me that what the, you know, ones or the top 3 ones kind of feel to it. It does come with this little leather patch here, little Nike Air on the tag, and it is this little nice little tumbled leather as well. So no, it does not come with extra set of laces, but it does, you know, it's laced up to the first eyelids with your black rope, flat rope laces. Moving on to the Nylon Tongue, and you have the little red Nike Air tag on the top of the tongue. Inside the insole, you have that blue insole with that Nike Air inside. You got that nylon sock liner inside as well. You have this ultra white midsole with the stitching inside the midsole. And then moving on to the outsole, you have that iconic Air Jordan 1 in red outsole on the bottoms. So like I said, man, I think these things are a mad go. These things are so clean. I really like these things. I hope everyone's gonna be able to cop. You guys let me know what you guys think about these things. I think these things are mad fire. And you know, to me, I feel like they fit pretty true to size. So yes, it is a women's size, but for whatever your men's size is, say you're a size 9, of course, you want to go for that 10.5, and it fits just fine. It fits me just fine. It is a little bit smaller than narrow here because it's a women's shoe, but other than that, it feels fine to me. See, man, I love the whole black, you know, side panels here. They look great on feet, guys. I think they look great with black joggers, little either skinnies or something like that. They just look fantastic on feet. See, this is how they should have did the Shadow Backboard 3.0s. They should have had this little leather just like this, man. So these things are mad fire, man. And I can see a lot of people customize these to the breads or something like that. If you want to do that, I wouldn't. Or if you want to customize the same color to the blue to the toe box, I say just keep it as it is, man. These things are really nice. So the resale on these things is looking, you know, I don't think it's gonna be too crazy. You know, I think it's gonna be around that $300 range. You know, maybe like $250 to $300, depending on sizes, of course. I don't think it's gonna be way too much. I think there's gonna be a lot of pairs to go around. But you know, I still see people taking L's here and there if you don't put your footwork in. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a how to cop on these things, just because how the whole app system works. We're gonna see how this week, you know, we're trying to figure out the kinks here. So if you guys want me to do a how to cop, I'll probably do that. But other than that, these things shouldn't be too hard to get if you just put your footwork in, put your times in, and I think everyone should be fine. So I hope no one really sleeps on this release, because I believe these things are gonna sell out really quick. So just be very careful out there, guys. You know, it's one of the craziest releases. It's pretty much already hyped up. A lot of people are actually really waiting for these things to come out. Almost towards, like, you know, tax season 2. I wonder if, you know, when this release comes, people are starting to get their tax money and stuff like that. Just be very careful, you know, because I just don't want nothing crazy to happen just over, like, especially over women's shoes, because I remember the Blue Chills, that was another crazy release, and of course, you know, the satin black tills. But this definitely kind of giving me that blue chill release type of feel, but I think we're gonna get a little bit more quantity on here, so I think everyone should be fine. But I wouldn't sleep. Do not sleep at all, okay? Put in your footwork. Definitely put in your footwork. Like, I must say, out of the whole All-Star Weekend releases, I'm really looking forward to these things. You know, you guys know me, I'm a Jordan 1 fan. You know, it just makes sense. You know, All-Star Weekends in Chicago. Got the Chicagos to UNC to Chicagos, whatever you want to call them. And, you know, with all the releases with 2020, I must say that finally we gotten something. This is something really that I'm really looking forward to. Finally, like, we are finally getting something good. I kind of, you know, I was gonna knew that anyways. You know, 2020 January is always like a dry kind of like it's okay type of month, and then February with All-Star Weekend, that's when all the heat comes out, and this is the kicker. This is when they first start off, and I'm just pretty excited about this release here. And then after that, you know, we got the pine green ones coming out. It's supposed to be just pretty. It's gonna be. I'm pretty sure gonna be pretty similar to this. You get the pack coming out too as well. It's just so much stuff's gonna be coming out. So we're just beginning of 2020. It's gonna get better, and you know what? It's so great to finally get something pretty daggone good. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notification when I do drop vids. Make sure you guys follow me at all my social media at JumpmanChris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.